Hello, everyone. Y'all in Granny's house, so y'all come on in and get you something to drink. I just got a text. I'm so sorry. I just got a text from Lisa Douglas, and Lisa's husband passed away about 4 o'clock her time, which is Eastern time. And y'all send out prayers for, everyone that has a loved one that dies. It's so hard on the family. And I think especially for the ones that care for their loved ones. Lisa was at home, brought him home from the hospital to be with her, even fixed hospital bed and everything. Not the hospital bed, no. He wanted in his own bed. Excuse me. I'd been kind of upset, so I'm kind of choked up. Lisa and I are real close. But she had his bed and his table and everything all fixed for him, and where he would be back in his own home. And of course, hospice came in, but they don't stay all day long. She was there by himself to do everything. And it's like most everybody. I know it reminds me of whenever my son passed away. And I didn't ask God why. Let me tell you in a real short story. My son had open heart surgery. He had a valve leaking. He was only 34 and he had it. And he was home with me, praise God, for the year. And well, until he passed away. Then the next year he went back to work because he was go-getter. As soon as he got out of high school, he was rambunctious and he was a tiny boy. He wasn't but like 5'7", weighed 134 pounds. He wasn't like his mama. But he went into the army and served 2 terms and came back, and he had several jobs, and he was a nurse's aide at a nursing home. And anyway, he went back to work, and one night we was up just to talk, and he had come home. He had caught the flu or pneumonia because he was working in a warehouse, and it was cold, of course. So anyway, and then we watched a family movie, and he went to bed, and I told him, well, sleep in the den right across from my bedroom. If you need anything, then I'll hear you. So I was kind of tired, and took a sleeping pill. Well, I heard this bang on the door, and I run to it, and it was the yard man. I said, wait a minute, let me go check on my son. And there, he had passed away. Um, anyway, and now, believe it or not, I didn't blame God. A lot of us want to blame God, but this is what's in my heart. And it's okay if someone else doesn't believe it. This is just in my heart. I praise God for taking him because I'm sure that my son would not have been able to have worked anymore. His heart was damaged from all that had been going on for whoever knows how many years. Because he's like a lot of men. He hated doctors. Lisa's husband hated doctors. He went for years without going to the doctor, knowing that he had problems and hard to breathe, but he just didn't want to go. And whenever he did break down, they told him he had terminal cancer. So whenever we want to say, why God don't, in my heart, I don't ever say why God. God has a reason. God knows why he took my son, and I feel like it was because he would suffer. And in Lisa's situation, her husband would have suffered. I mean, he had severe, well, of course, it was terminal because he passed away. But if a miracle had happened that he'd have lived, uh, it'd have been bad off because he had it in his lungs and other difficulties started coming about. But I didn't mean to make this almost 5 minutes, so I'm going to tell y'all bye. I've got to come back and I've got some Happy Meal. But y'all say a prayer, send out to Lisa. And I love you guys. And as y'all know from Granny's house, a lot of big hugs and a lot of love. Thank y'all for stopping by and listening, Granny. I love you and God bless. Bye for now.